You know, when you think about it, WhatsApp's practically taken over the world, right?
It really has, hasn't it?
I mean, everyone and their grandma seems to be on it these days.
It's true.
But here's the thing. What if there were ways to harness that insane engagement, to totally transform how businesses operate?
Now, that's an interesting thought.
Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. Odoo's brand new WhatsApp integration. And let me tell you, some of these features we uncovered, they're total game changers. Seriously.
You know, what's so fascinating to me is it's not just about adding another communication channel to your toolkit.
Right.
We're talking about plugging into a platform with, get this, 3 billion users worldwide.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
Almost half the planet.
Oh, wow.
It's like having a direct line to your entire target audience, no matter where they are.
You can't argue with those numbers, that's for sure. But what makes WhatsApp such a powerhouse for businesses specifically?
Okay, think about it this way. Studies have shown that 1 in 3 people, 1 in 3, will check a text message the second it pops up on their phone.
Oh, yeah.
The instant gratification generation.
It's like that little notification has some kind of hypnotic power over us.
And the best part is, with WhatsApp, you're not battling spam filters, you're not hoping for the best. You're pretty much guaranteed that your message is going to be seen.
It's like hand-delivering a message.
Exactly.
And watching the person read it right there in front of you. No more wondering if it ended up lost in the abyss of their spam folder.
I love that, the abyss of the spam folder.
So how does Odoo fit into all of this?
Odoo's got this really clever two-pronged approach. They've got a demo account all set up within Odoo Online, so you can get a feel for the basics, like sending a sales order with an attachment through WhatsApp.
Okay, so it's like a little test drive before you fully commit.
Exactly. But, and this is important, the demo account does have some limitations. You can't customize templates, you can't receive replies, and you can't handle inbound messages, which is where the real magic happens.
So to really unlock the full potential, you've got to connect your own WhatsApp business account.
You got it. And that's how you get those personalized templates, two-way communication, because who wants to talk to a robot? And the ability to really capitalize on leads coming in. Inbound messages are gold.
Inbound, absolutely. You mentioned templates, though. What are those, and why do they even matter?
Right. So templates are key, especially for those first interactions with a customer. See, Meta has some rules in place to make sure businesses aren't just spamming everyone on WhatsApp.
Right. Makes sense. Keep things above board.
Right. You've got to get your message content approved.
So it's like a quick safety net to make sure that everything's legit, no one's getting bombarded.
Precisely. You send Meta your template. They review it, they make sure it aligns with your business and that it's appropriate. And as long as everything looks good, you're good to go. And the turnaround's usually pretty quick.
That's good to know. I hate waiting around. Now, can you create these templates right inside Odoo, or is it like back and forth between platforms?
You can actually do both. You've got that flexibility. You can create them right in Odoo, or you can do it directly in Meta, and it syncs seamlessly.
Nice.
But it gets better. Odoo's WhatsApp integration, it goes way beyond just basic messaging.
Oh, now you're speaking my language. I love going beyond the basics. Give us the inside scoop.
We'll take event reminders, for example. Remember that little reminder you got about this deep dive?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good chance that came through WhatsApp, too.
You know what? Now that you mention it, it did come through WhatsApp.
Case in point.
I probably would totally spaced on it otherwise.
It's already seamlessly integrated. But it gets even better, especially when you start exploring Odoo's marketing automation features.
All right, so spill the tea. What's the deal with marketing automation and WhatsApp?
Imagine building WhatsApp messages directly into your automated campaigns. So instead of crossing your fingers, hoping people actually see your email, you're reaching them right where they're already at.
No more shouting into the void of the inbox.
Exactly.
I like it.
And it gets even better. Odoo lets you actually track how people are interacting with your messages. Clicks, opens, replies, you name it, it's all there.
The data is king.
That's it. You can fine-tune your campaigns in real time.
Wow. That kind of insight, you could never get that with just regular old email.
It's like having a bird's eye view into your audience's behavior. You can even, say you send out an email campaign, you can actually set up a follow-up message through WhatsApp that only goes to the people who haven't opened that email.
It's like a little nudge, you know?
Exactly.
Like, hey, we know you're busy, but just want to make sure you saw this.
It's all about that flow.
I love how strategic you can be with this. It's not just blasting out messages, it's really a carefully crafted communication.
You hit the nail on the head. And the best part, This isn't just limited to marketing. Odoo's automation is so powerful, it extends to other areas of your business, like your CRM. So let's say you have a lead who moves to the qualified stage in your sales pipeline.
Yep.
Boom. Odoo can automatically send them a personalized message through WhatsApp.
It's like having a super efficient assistant who's always one step ahead.
Always one step ahead.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like Odoo just knew exactly what businesses needed before they even knew it themselves.
You might be surprised. There's even more coming down the pipeline, some really, really cool features in future release.
Okay, now I'm really curious. But we'll have to save those juicy details for later. So you're telling me Odoo's found the secret to instant customer communication. They're adding all these cool automation features. They've got even more up their sleeve. And they're just giving it away. No way they're not charging an arm and a leg for this.
I can tell you're the kind who likes to get down to the nitty-gritty. You're thinking, this all sounds incredible, but what's the catch?
Okay, you read my mind. Amazing features are one thing, but not if they cost a fortune.
Totally get it. So here's the good news. Odoo doesn't charge extra for their WhatsApp integration. It's all included. You just handle your agreement and message limits directly with Meta, and they've actually got pretty good free tiers to start out with.
All right, I like what I'm hearing. But let's talk about e-commerce specifically. Is there like a dedicated tool for integrating WhatsApp with, say, my online store?
So there's not a dedicated plug-and-play tool specifically for e-commerce, no. But remember all that power we talked about with the automation.
Oh, right. Odoo's automation is top-notch.
Think of it like this. You've got a whole toolbox full of customizable options at your fingertips. You can build the workflow that's perfect for your e-commerce setup, no more being stuck with some generic one-size-fits-all solution.
Love me some customization. Now, let's say I've already got a WhatsApp business account for my company. Can I just connect that existing account straight to Odoo?
That's the beauty of it. You absolutely can. You connect your account, the one that's already linked to your main company number, the one you've already got all set up and you're good to go. No need to reinvent the wheel.
Centralized communication is key, I always say. But maybe this is a dumb question, but if I'm just connecting that one number, my main company line, does that mean only one person on my team can answer messages?
That's a really good question, and honestly, it highlights just how well-designed this integration is. You are connecting that one main number, but behind the scenes, Odoo's cleverly routing those incoming messages to different members of your team as needed.
Ah, okay. So no more bottlenecks, no one person stuck on WhatsApp duty all day.
Precisely. Streamlined, efficient, and everyone's happy.
So we've got customizable automation, easy integration with existing accounts, and a system built for team collaboration. Is there anything this thing can't do?
Well, there are a few things to keep in mind. For example, with the templates.
Okay, back to those templates. Let's say, you send one out and crickets, nothing.
Yeah.
Radio silence. Can you just keep, firing off different templates hoping something will stick?
Yeah.
Or are there like limits on how often you can reach out?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be that person just bombarding people with messages, right?
Right.
Meta's got some guidelines in place to prevent that kind of thing.
Makes sense.
I don't have all the specifics, off the top of my head, but they're pretty reasonable. You've got some flexibility to try different approaches, but you don't want to make people feel like they're being spammed.
No, absolutely not. You want to be helpful, not annoying.
Exactly. And remember, the beauty of WhatsApp is that it opens the door to these genuine two-way conversations.
Right.
So once a customer responds, even if it's a few hours later, you can keep that conversation going totally naturally, no templates needed.
Right, so it's like you're using those templates to kind of get your foot in the door, and then it's about shifting into that more natural, back and forth.
You got it.
Now, we've talked a lot about marketing and sales, but what about customer service? I feel like having WhatsApp integrated into Odoo's help desk, that's got to be huge.
Oh, absolutely. Just imagine. A customer has a problem. They message your company's WhatsApp number. That message goes straight to your Odoo help desk, ready for an agent to jump in.
Okay.
And here's the best part. Once that issue's resolved, boom, you can trigger an automatic WhatsApp message to go straight back to that customer, letting them know everything is sorted.
It's instant. Right. No more waiting around for an email reply. No more wondering if the problem's actually been solved.
Exactly. And you can even get creative with it. Let's say you're sending a notification that a product's been repaired.
Okay.
Why not include a picture of their actual product right there in the message?
Oh, I like that. Personalized.
It's all about those little touches. Now, you mentioned earlier that Odoo creates a new contact when someone messages you through WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Is there a way to filter your contacts in Odoo to see who came in through WhatsApp versus other channels?
Yeah, that's a good question because, you want to be able to track that.
Right. So right now, there isn't a dedicated WhatsApp tag for those contacts.
Okay.
However, and this is where Odoo gets really fun,
All right.
you can use those automation rules to identify and segment those contacts based on that WhatsApp connection.
So even without that specific tag, the information's all there.
Exactly.
Just waiting to be unlocked with a little Odoo magic.
Well, Odoo magic.
I love it. This whole deep dive has been incredible. We went from the basics of WhatsApp all the way to Odoo's amazing integration, and we even got a glimpse into the future. What's next for these two?
I know, and honestly, we've only scratched the surface.
And speaking of scratching the surface, we can't let you go without leaving our listeners with something to really ponder. So what's our big closing thought for today?
All right, so as you start exploring everything we talked about today, I want you to think about this. What if you could build a customer experience so frictionless, so personalized, that it feels like they're chatting with a friend?
Okay.
Not even a business. That's the power Odoo and WhatsApp can unlock for you.
That is a powerful thought, to really break down those walls and build those connections with every interaction. I don't know about you, but my wheels are already turning. A huge thank you to our expert for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, everyone, happy communicating.